Welcome back to the channel, everybody. We're going to talk about Phil Heath and his hernia surgery. So, this is the biggest news on the internet right now. His wife just confirmed that he's good. The surgery went well. He's in recovery right now. But the major thing about this is, like we all know, he had the two hernias, one right above the belly button, one underneath. But the crazy thing is, as I'm hearing the news, I'm thinking like this is so close to the Olympia event. I mean, we just had the Olympia, then the Arnold, and just today, boom, out of nowhere. So I'm thinking like, what a tragedy it would be if he were to have a situation right there on the Olympia stage. Because I mean, the timing between the surgery and the Olympia, it's like that. That would have been horrible, you know what I mean? Because on that stage, he's depleted, he's flexing. He's pretty much, when you're flexing, especially your abdominals, you're putting a lot of strain on your muscles. I believe that, and the fact that he has, what do they say, very thin tissue under his abdominal area, which lets the hernia develop, which his intestines were about 4 inches out, and the doctor had to press it back in and stitch everything back up. That, accompanied with just the strain from the Olympia, is what caused it to happen now. But if that were to happen right on the stage, that would be one of the most tragic things to happen on the bodybuilding stage in a while, other than, some guys in the past, they have passed out on stage. And that would just be a crazy thing. So, give your best wishes to Phil Heath, despite, Louis Marco and the whole bubble gut bonanza thing he has going right now. It's not a time to, make any jokes, Any surgery can be really dangerous. So I'm glad that Phil Heath is cool, you know what I mean? And I hope everything just, the surgery went well. Hope everything stays well. He fully recovers. His wife said he's going to go on tour and do some more things pretty soon. So, I don't need to tell him, he's a wise man. Just get your recovery. And, take it slow. Get your recovery, rest up, and, get back to business. I'm pretty sure the guy's been through things before. The hernia, I know some people are going to say it's the gear he's using and all this other crap. There's always the shit talkers out there. He was born with this condition. So it happens. It happens to some people are born with it. Some people develop it from strenuous use of the abs. I had a cousin some years back. He does a lot of different aerobic and abdominal type of things, and he ended up developing a hernia. So it happens. I don't know if his situation was something like from birth or something that he did just from strenuous use of the abs, but it happens. And it's just crazy because when I was hearing the news, I'm watching all these guys with the videos about it, and none of them really touched on what if, excuse me, I'm trying not to sneeze right now. So imagine if that were to happen on the stage, that thing were to just rupture right there on the stage. That would be tragic. So glad that didn't happen. And I just hope, there's nothing else to say on this subject really, is that I hope he has a speedy recovery. And he has his wife there with him, so he's gonna be all right. That's the major thing. I know there's some lifetime Phil Heath fans out there, despite all the hate and all the drama going around with the Olympia and the guts. Like I said, it's not a time to make jokes or poke fun at anybody. He's getting his recovery on, and that's great. It's always great to see someone pull through something. Any surgery could have been life-threatening. So yeah, that's all I want to say really, Just give, just to put that out there, just imagine how terrible of an event that would be to see a man go down on the stage from a hernia rupture like that. especially his. He had two. One was right above, and one was beneath. So like, from what I heard, it was like two different slits in the hernia. I mean, in the abdominal area. That's crazy. Because, you know, knowing, you know, someone in real life that happened to, you know, I know what they go through. It's painful as hell to actually have your intestines rupture through your body and to burst through your skin. That's crazy. So, yeah, well, not through the skin, but, you know, through the abdominal. And then you have to go in and do the surgery. But when you look at it, it's just like two knots poking through the skin. Two really big knots. And his were pretty big. You know, I heard the doctor said that he's surprised he actually, with minimal lining in that area, for him to go on as long as he did. So, just glad that didn't happen on the stage. That would have been crazy. But, yeah, that's all about that, guys. You know, like I said, he's okay and hope he gets better. So, with all that said, keep all the drama to yourselves, people. It's not a time to make fun of anyone. Let the bubble gut shit dwindle down a little bit. There are other guys you can put the bubble gut stuff on, let Phil recover, and get back in, you know, get back in the game. So with all that said, get to the gym, do work, muscle up.
My adversaries cry like hoes, fully eradicate my foes. My lyrics explode on contact. Came in you hoes, who else but mama's only son? Fuck the phony niggas in the world. Say my name, watch bitches come. Now fire when ready, stay watching now.